Hey everyone, welcome back to The Dang Good Show, where we empower growth, one episode at a time. I'm your host, Christine Dang, but you all can call me C Dang. And I'm excited to dive into today's hot topic, AI and automation, friend or foe. We're living in a time when technology is moving faster than ever, and AI, automation, and machine learning are taking over industries we never thought possible. Some say it's the future we've always dreamt of, while others are worried it could be our downfall. So, what's the deal? Is AI our friend? Here to help us become better versions of ourselves? Or is it something we need to be wary of? We're going to unpack all of this today. I'll share some personal experiences, talk about how I use AI in my own work, and we'll discuss ways to find a balance between using these tools without losing our human touch. So, grab your favorite drink, get cozy, and let's jump right in. So let's kick things off by talking about what AI really is and where we see it in our daily lives. For a lot of us, AI might seem like this futuristic concept, but the reality is that it's already woven into so much of what we do, whether we realize it or not. From Siri to Alexa to the algorithms behind social media platforms like Instagram and YouTube, AI helps us navigate through an overwhelming amount of information and tailor experiences specifically to our tastes. Even Netflix recommendations, that's AI at work, understanding what we like to watch and suggesting content based on that data. But here's the thing. While it's super convenient to have all this personalized content, there's a catch. We can get too comfortable, letting AI decide too much for us, which can limit our creativity and decision-making skills. I've seen it happen with myself sometimes, and I have to remind myself not to let the machine do all the thinking for me. Anyone else feel the same? Now, let me tell you a bit about how I use AI. I've been using AI tools to help me with my writing, especially for the podcast. It's been incredibly helpful in organizing ideas, generating topics, and even fine-tuning scripts like this one. But I don't just copy and paste. I think of AI as my creative assistant. It helps me brainstorm, but I'm still the one putting in the human touch, choosing which parts to use, adding my voice, my tone, and my experiences. And that's super important to me. Now, I'll be honest, when I first started using AI, I was tempted to rely on it a little too much. It's easy, right? But the more I used it, the more I realized that the best results come when I pair AI with my own critical thinking and creativity. Let's talk about AI as a friend. What are the positive sides? Honestly, AI is a game changer in many ways. It can take over repetitive tasks, leaving us with more time for creative and strategic thinking. In industries like healthcare, AI can process huge amount of data in seconds, potentially finding cures for diseases that would take humans years to discover. Think about it. AI can analyze patterns, predict outcomes, and provide insights that humans just can't do at the same speed or scale. Entrepreneurs, creators, and even podcasters like me, AI can be a huge time saver. It allows us to focus on what truly matters, the human side of things, like storytelling, creating relationships, and connecting with our audience. I like to think of AI as a powerful tool that enhances our capabilities. It's like having a superpower. But like any superpower, it's all about how we use it. Enjoying what you're hearing? Fantastic! To make sure you're always in the loop with the latest episode, just hit that subscribe button. Your support makes all the difference. And hey, this podcast thrives because of awesome listeners like you. So a big shout out for that. And of course, I'm on Instagram. Find and follow me at Christine_Dang. Lastly, looking for more information on what we discussed today? Just cruise on over to thedangoodshow.com, click on the episode you're curious about, and voila, access to the show notes. Now, without further ado, let's jump back into the show. But now let's get into the faux side of AI. What happens when we become too dependent on it? Well, it can actually limit us. Here's an example. Have you ever had Google Maps take you on the wrong route? You were so focused on following the instructions that you stopped thinking critically about where you're going, right? That's a little like what happens when we rely too much on AI. We lose some of our ability to think for ourselves. This can be a real concern in creative fields too. When we start to rely too much on automation to generate ideas or content, we risk losing that special human element, the emotions, experiences, and intuitions that make us feel authentic and real. For example, I know people who have started using AI tools to write everything, from emails to full-on essays. It's tempting, especially when you're pressed for time. But when you rely on it too much, you might start to notice that your own critical thinking skills get a little rusty. So, how do we find balance? How can we use AI without losing ourselves in it? Here are some practical ways to embrace AI as a tool, not a crutch. Number 1, use AI to enhance, not replace, creativity. The first thing is to remember that AI is a tool to enhance what you're already good at, not replace it. Use AI to help you brainstorm or speed up tasks, but don't let it overcome your entire creative process. Keep your unique voice at the forefront. For example, if you're a writer, let AI generate some rough ideas and outlines for you, and then take those ideas and run with them. Add your personal experiences, your voice, and your unique twist to make it your own. Number 2, set time limits on automation. So another tip is to set time limits on how much you rely on automation. For example, when I use AI for brainstorming, I give myself a time limit, say 20 minutes. Then I switch to using my own ideas to fill in the rest. This keeps me from becoming too dependent on the tech. For example, try using AI tasks like generating content ideas or research, but give yourself a time limit to keep the balance. Once the time's up, trust your instincts to take over. Number 3, cultivate your critical thinking skills. Now, AI can do a lot, but it can't replace human judgment. So, one of the most important things we can do is to continue cultivating our critical thinking skills. When AI suggests something, don't just accept it blindly. Question it, analyze it, and then decide if it fits your values and goals. For example, if you're using AI to help with decision making at work, always take a step back to analyze the suggestions. Does it make sense for your team or project? Does it align with your mission? And be the one in control of the final choice. Number 4, stay curious and open to learning. Now, I've learned that curiosity is key to growth. When I was in Korea, navigating a whole new culture, I was terrified, but it was that curiosity that helped me overcome fear and really embrace that experience. The same goes for AI. be curious about how it works and explore its potential, but don't be afraid to question it. Balance comes when we are open to learning, but not blindly following. And here's something cool that ties back to one of our earlier episodes, episode 22 on embracing self-awareness and self-love in a digital world. When we talk about how exercise releases those hope molecules or myokines that boost your mood and mental well-being. Now, why am I bringing this up in an episode about AI? Because just like when we need balance with AI and tech, we also need balance between sitting behind our screens and moving our bodies. It's all interconnected. If you missed that episode, be sure to check it out, episode 22, Embracing Self-Awareness and Self-Love in a Digital World. Even something as simple as taking a walk can release those feel-good molecules that help you manage stress and find balance in your life. The point is, while AI can enhance our work and help us stay productive, it's crucial to step away sometimes, reconnect with yourself, and remember that we are not machines. All right, my friends, we've covered a lot today. AI and automation can absolutely be our friends, helping us work smarter, not harder. But it's up to us to make sure we don't let those tools take over our lives. Remember, the key is balance. Use AI to enhance your life, but don't forget the importance of creativity, human connection, and taking time to unplug. If today's episode sparked something in you, maybe a curiosity or a new perspective on how you're using AI in your life, I'd love to hear about it. Drop a comment or send me a message. I love hearing from you guys. And if you're curious about those hope molecules and how to build a more mindful relationship with technology, don't forget to check out episode 22. As always, thank you for tuning in to The Dang Good Show. Remember, the power to create balance in your life is in your hands. Stay curious, stay mindful, and stay dang good. Much love, C Dang signing out. Thank you for joining us on The Dang Good Show. Remember to swing by our website, thedangoodshow.com, where you can easily subscribe on platforms like Apple, Google, and Spotify to keep up with our latest episodes. Loved what you heard today? A thumbs up and a positive review on your favorite listening platform would be incredibly appreciated. And if our show struck a chord with you, sharing it with just one friend can help our community grow and thrive. Thanks once more for lending your ears to me on The Dang Good Show. Until we meet again, take care and goodbye.